Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Well, you can see I've got the Ford Falcon back up here again now because yesterday in the UK, this actually came out officially in all the newsagents. The subscribers will start to get theirs towards the end of the month, but today I'm going to be showing you issue 1 of that very said Ford Falcon XP. So we had this argument on my Patreon channel last night. Now, is it a Ford Falcon? I've known, in the UK, I've known it as a Peregrine Falcon, the Millennium Falcon, and a Ford Falcon. But now I've been told it's pronounced Falcon, which I think is just a dialect thing. So I never say Millennium Falcon. I never say Peregrine Falcon and Ford Falcon. Just sounds wrong to me. It's Falcon. But I'm guessing it's just a dialect for a UK speech or something. I don't know. Bit like in London, we say bus, and up north, they say buzz. But who knows? But today, this is what I thought that'd be an interesting thing because I know people are going to be commenting on it. Today, we are going to be doing issue 1. I'm going to be showing you that now. If you do want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description, and there's also a QR code on the screen. I'm having arguments with myself now. But we are going to be getting on stage 1. I have already told you about all the features of the car. Today, we are going to be doing just this front end. This is the prototype I've got here. But let me just show you quickly exactly what this car has. So I've zoomed up this card so you can just see on the back of it. The first part here in the newsagents in the UK is £199 and the second part £699. And then it doesn't tell you how much it is going forward. It's normally around about £10.99. But this is everything we're building. Now, it's very good that we don't have any reference at all to a certain film franchise. It is an Apocalyptic car. And there's no mention in all of these features and benefits at all, unless you look just down here about a police siren in the car, just there. Look into that as you will. But as you saw when I did the video on this, and actually if you haven't seen that video, check this out here. You've got light up headlights, independent suspension, realistic details. It is remote control, wind down windows, active steering, opening doors, bonnet and boot. So in the next stage, we are going to be doing a wheel by the look of it. But this is what it's looking like. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. So once again, in the first part here, you do just get a brochure showing you all about this build that I've just showed you there. And it's looking like that. Now, if you do subscribe, you do get some free gifts. I did detail this last time as well, like a binder, a plate. We get a hip flask. I think that's cool. One of the issues is free as well. And we do get a tin poster as well there. But that's looking like that. Now, in the US, that may change, just so you know. So you may have different free gifts. But this is issue 1. Now, each stage does come with its own magazine. If you haven't got access to an internet, you can actually subscribe the old-fashioned snail mail way. That's what this is for here. And as you see, we've got the bonnet. We've got the underside of the bonnet here, and we've got some things to put in here. I don't know if this is the hinges. It may look like the hinges. We'll have to see how that is. So I'm putting this in just like that. And by the end of it, this is how it's looking. And I will compare this to the prototype to see how it looks when we've actually finished this stage. And this is the rest of the magazine. Slowly going through that there. Okay. So, let's start this new build. So, just opening this up. Okay, we're going to be starting with the inner lining of the bonnet here. The first thing I'm going to do is put the bonnet lock on. It looks just like this. As you can see, it's actually going to be held on with some really tiny PS12 screws, which look just like that, really tiny. So the hook side is going to go into the bonnet here. And I've already loaded some screws onto this to screw this into place. So one this side and one the other side there. Excellent. And that should be stable in place, looking just like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring over the bonnet of the car, and I'm not worried about scratching it because I do plan to weather this up. So that's why I haven't put it on a cloth. And I've got these scoops to put in. So they're going to be going around this way. And they're going to fit just into the middle section like that there. Make sure you push this middle section down like that. Just seeing how that looks on the other side. We don't want them coming out the other side. So we want them to be sitting on there so that they look flush when they're in there like that. Okay. I'm then going to be putting this inner lining that we just had on top here. Perfect. And that's going to be held in with 4 DS20 screws. So I've got one just in the back corner here. And then they're pretty much in every corner. They're going into metal, so don't be afraid to tighten those. But there you go. That is how that's looking. Very good. Now, in this hole just here, behind the hook section, the latch, we've got the bonnet closing pin, which looks like this. It's going to be pushing that into the hole here. So it's looking like that. Turn this over, and in these 2 holes here, I've got some bonnet locks, which have little tabs on the back of them, like this. Now, they are keyhole pattern, so they can only go in one way. I don't think these are going to be the easiest things to get in, but that's one. It's just a case of trying to line them up. I think that's the problem. And that one is 2 in there. So, looking like that. And then this is quite clever. We want to take the grills here, looking like this, and it's going to go behind, hopefully because on the top camera, there's 2 tabs here. It's going to go behind those 2 tabs like this. There. And then to hold it in place, we're just going to be bending the metal sides around the post here. So one this side. And one the other side. Excellent. Let's do the same on the other side here. So put that in there and then bend these tabs round. One there and one there. They should be enough to hold themselves in. They don't come out, but it does mean you can see we've got the grills in there looking like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So because I've got a shiny finish on the prototype, I'm just going to get my grubby fingerprints off this, even though I said I'm going to be weathering this up. And we'll have a look at how this looks compared to the prototype. So there's the bonnet of the prototype. And this is the bonnet here, as you can see. So a lot more shiny. It's very weird feeling that this is plastic here, but this is metal. Looking pretty cool though. Okay, as I said, the subscribers should be getting their 4 stages towards the end of the month. Now, if you're in the newsagents, they will be coming out weekly. I normally get mine from the newsagents, and then I get my subscription so that I'm always ahead of the game sort of thing. I'm not going to do that with this build. I am just going to have a subscription for this. So you're not going to see another video for this until my subscription comes. And when it does come, I'll do the next, I think it's 2, 3, and 4 that are going to be coming. So just to meet your anticipation of when they're coming out. And once again, if you do want to get this for yourself, there is a link in the video description and a QR code on the screen, but I really hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.